And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And that gets things running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. Can he spark a counter here? Salamakers picked out brilliantly, opts to play it back. Now it's Turan. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. He's one-on-one, and the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good chance here. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he cuts out the supply. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. He's found the way through. Drives it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Batistuta. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! And he can clear it away. Pulisic. And the pass is intercepted. Inter Milan have scored two quick goals here. And here's a chance! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way. Chance, surely! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Morata, and Ribéry! We've got to be quick to recover this, and we have our very first corner. Ribéry plays it short, and it's Salamakers. Big chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, just too much pressure on them in the end, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. Inter Milan are looking... Can he finish? Belanova. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Here's Turan! Çalhanoğlu takes the shot! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
They've played it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And it's Bellanova. Thiaw. Ribery. Modric. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. Thiaw kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there.
Goes for a shot! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. Modric. Well, that looks a decent ball. Foot in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played in. Mignon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Rafael Leao, some resolute defending there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ribery. Knocks it into space. And that's a dangerous chance for a shot! And that's past the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well timed, excellent interception. Out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Decent chance! In for the pieces! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end. Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That has been cut short. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Inter really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Inter Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, and they're quick to press here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Thuram. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get onto this? Ribery. Rafael Leao. Throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Ribery. Nicely intercepted. No, again there's no way through. Thuram. Thuram stood his ground strongly.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rijkaard. And it's Bellanova. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Morata. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Not the most convincing of passes. Bellanova. This is Batistuta. And it's just the keeper and Batistuta! And that has faded wide.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He is through here. Salamakers did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stefan de Vrij. Cannavaro. Over to the left. That's Rijkaard. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Ribéry.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the through ball. Face to face with the kid. He's had a shot! He's tried one! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Okafor. Oh, this looks sharp. Good ball over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stefan de Vrij. That pass has been well intercepted. He's in space and looking for options. Chukwueze. Oh, smashing header! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some, looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Big chance! Must be... Shoots! Oh, terrific save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So, third corner of the game. Schneider goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space.
He gets big! No, he can't turn it in. Now it's Chukwueze, looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. Ribéry gets across to intercept that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. Adley. That's a shade optimistic. Chalhanoglu. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. Couldn't squeeze it through. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Tomori. Modric. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Thuram. He can run onto that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Chukwueze. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And that pass just didn't quite work. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Well, and it's come back out to him. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Shoots! It's a loose ball. Nicely spread. Batistuta with a beautifully timed run. No way through. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. It's played through for him. And this is Batistuta. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barella! And he's denied. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Delivers with whip. And he's had a hit. Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Çalhanoğlu probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And the finish! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team.
A chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rafael Leao deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. That's going in strongly.
That This ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through, knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Oh, it's gone in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tomori.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
Here's a chance! Barella. Oh, no joy this time. And he's intervened well there. And this is Morata. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's well spotted. But that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Tomori. Now that looks a decent ball. Çalhanoğlu. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He has found the way, and the shot! No mistake! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao. Ribery has a look and plays it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Tomori. And the pass is intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Not the most accurate pass. Morata. This one, can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Inter Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And Ribery! It's in! What a moment for the double centurion! Ribery duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Picks out... Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now the cross. He gets big! Batistuta!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Fofana gets across and deals with it. Great ball, and he's in. Batistuta! Oh no, this does not look good. And again, it's anyone's ball now. That's another chance. Milan have a free kick. Thuram is onto this. And Batistuta! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Tries from a long way out. Out towards the flank. He's having a hit! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Davids getting this one clear. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Back in once more.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Oh, that's a very decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's rather hopeful. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Now it's Nakata. Van Basten. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass. It's Van Basten! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That has ended up in no man's land. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to play it through. Nakata looks to get on the end of this. And he was quick to react. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nakata! Barella. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now that's well seen too. Looking for a runner. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, perfectly measured that. He rises! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Now here's the delivery. Serginho, and he's managed to get free. Chance to deliver.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. There could be trouble here.
Lazio really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy.
He's having a shot! Loose. Snyder! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Inter Milan with this to equalise. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 37esimo minuto, numero 20.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Pass is just off target. Pass somewhat off target. And he's decided to go for it. And here's Rafael Leao. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the finish! And again! They've got to be quick to recover this. Danilo gets it clear. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back on the way. Davids. Looking for the run. Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. Van Basten. And the keeper has it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Knocks it out wide. Snyder. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Barella. Barella! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Barella is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try. Tries from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And he's gone long. Short changes him with that pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Swung over, but that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Cross needs to be good. Climbs up big! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Lazio choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to retrieve it. Played in deep. Terrific header! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Big header! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Van Basten. Elects to cross. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yildiz! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Schneider with the short one. There's the shot! Barella! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Barella at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Sommer gets rid without sophistication. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Villa. No, that's been intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the through ball. And he cuts out the supply. Over to the left. Well read, nice interception. And that should get the job done. And for a moment... Oh, what has happened here? Ball's gone out of play. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Pedri. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And he's intervened well there. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kubasi. What a throw in. And it's played in. Araujo attempts a clearance.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Balde. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for...
He's having a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Fermin. And it's Balde. Kubasi. Rafinha. Tries to pass it through. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now that looks a decent... Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Eric Garcia. And Fermin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings it across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Beckenbauer. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Batistuta. He slings it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Israel with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And this is Stoichkov. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Israel have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Chooses Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Israel penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
He's through here. He's in space and looking for options. Nicely shaped cross. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And Stoichkov! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Schneider with the short one. Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Eric Garcia. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Israel can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Israel carrying a 1-goal lead. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. Eric Garcia looking for the run. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Araujo. Eric Garcia. Foot in. Stoichkov. Batistuta looking to get on the end of this. Batistuta! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
De Jong. Pedri. He's in a great position here. Balde. Kubasi. Been still separated by the game's only goal. De Jong. Israel leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. David Villa. Pass somewhat off target. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Yamal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. De Jong. Fermin. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. Ferran Torres! Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Israel have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's looking wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, super fine. And the finish! He's got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Mbappe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
That has been slung wide.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Who saw this coming? Israel certainly weren't expecting this. Nice physical challenge. Barcelona have a free kick. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's come to nothing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal. Lopez.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Caceres. Stoichkov. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Jong, and it's Lopez. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. The hostilities have already resumed. Israel pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Araujo. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries a shot! It's been shipped out wide. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Valde. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal! Oh, extraordinary.
Lamine Yamal really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed. Kubasi. And he's managed to get free. Is there any support? He might not need it. Can he stop it going out? And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. Israel certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Eric Garcia. And it's Pedri. Oh, good spread. Yamal picks it up out wide. Rijkaard. And he's picked out the run. Eric Garcia. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Cambio de jugadores.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Valde. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Araujo. And it's Lopez.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And the shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well cleared. And they've got a throw. Rafinha.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That pass has been well intercepted. Eric Garcia. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Drogba is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Barcelona looking to draw level. Denied by the crossbar.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Israel with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Oh, it's come off the bar.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Israel are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And they're 2 up. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved it! And that's that! Israel have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Pulisic. Pinches it off him. Schneider. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Israel with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And it's played it. It's a mighty effort! And again! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Villa. Back to the keeper it goes. Israel leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Musa. Now it's Musa. That's a little off target. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, good spread. Ball climbs up big. Sticks it away. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That has not gone well. That has been cut short. Loftus-Cheek. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Modric. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And Tomori. Fofana. Now it's Modric. Oh, perfectly measured. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Milan go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tomori.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Tries to pass it through. Pulisic. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. That ball looks a good one. Nice interception, well timed. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa takes a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal for Israel after 35 minutes.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
David Villa.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
David Villa.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pavlovic, tidy with his distribution. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Pulisic. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. That is good alertness. Pulisic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pulisic is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shot and Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Schneider goes short. It's a really well-measured ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Israel are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. Stoichkov. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! And Stoichkov! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's rather hopeful. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Israel have their third corner. And it's been taken short. This looks promising. And he's had a hit. Pavlovic is there, and he can get that clear. Fofana. Pulisic. That is ended up in no man's land. Tomori. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bartasagi. Loftus-Cheek. He's found the way through. Musa. Modric.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Israel have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. Can he latch on to this? And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Pulisic. He's picked his way through. Pulisic proves just a little bit too... Tries a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Fires it in low. Somewhat off target. So much time and space here. Nicely aimed pass. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Loftus-Cheek. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pulisic. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Modric. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Pulisic. Looking for the run. He's through here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Musa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fofana. Pulisic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way.
Modric! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Tries to get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking for options for movement. Mignon claims comfortable.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Israel can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Modric. Tomori.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Loftus-Cheek. Tomori has created one goal already. Looking to play him in. Batistuta looking to run onto it. It's a good run, that. Great timing. And he cuts out the supply.
Loftus-Cheek.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Stoichkov.
That's been cut out, well played.
Loftus-Cheek.
He's got away. Tries to play it through. Here comes the corner. Pulisic plays it short. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Israel. Number 7, Schneider. Number 19, Stoichkov.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 14, David Villa.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 17.
He plays one through. And it's Batistuta. He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Israel get themselves into the lead. Musa. Modric. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Forwards and with intent. And here's Pulisic.
Pulisic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the shot!
Loftus-Cheek.
Extra time reaches half-time.
And now, I'd just like
Israel
to read out
come
our
roaring
family
back in
members
quite some
celebrating their
style.
birthdays
We've got a
today.
very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we are already back underway. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Batasagi got a long way forward to join the attack. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pavlovic. Now then, the ball's come loose, and he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gabbia gets it clear. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Decent progress down the left. And it's Fofana.
Loftus-Cheek.
Camavinga calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. It's Modric! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Diving header!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Batistuta. Shot a goal! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Israel could not... And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test pass. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This man, Rudiger's going to be a very...
Can he finish? It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lukumi. Looking to play him in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Freuler. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
Batistuta is on his own. He's having a shot! He scores! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the delivery. He's cut it out. And he's intervened well there.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
He's in a great position here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a throw. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
There's no flag. That has ended up in no man's land. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's found a way through. Foot in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Swings it across. Keeper's dealt with that. Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. And now the breakaway. Moro.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And he's forced to go back. Oh no, what has happened here? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goes for a shot! Now, what about a counter-attack? He's through here, and he was quick to react. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. He's given the time to pick a pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs one in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So we reach the halfway point.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. He has found the way through. Real chance! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Threads one in. Now this could be a... And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! And that's caused a worry or two. He gets big. Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Çalhanoğlu making good progress on the right-hand side. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread it left. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Batistuta! Caught offside that time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shot a goal! Danger averted for now. Pinches it off him.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Great vision. Gets into some space. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Right, Batistuta. Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, no joy this time. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Immobile coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Now it's Immobile. Moro. Now it's Immobile. Freuler.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the through ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
And there's going to be another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
Israel are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Looking for the run.
Well, that's well spotted. Cannavaro.
That's been slipped through. And he's managed to get free.
David Villa.
Flashes it across. And he's taking no chances there.
Israel really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it? Shoots!
A real chance and a real let-off. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 31. Lascia il campo per il numero 24.
The changes then in quick succession.
Attenzione,
Stoichkov
un cambio.
getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Ci saranno 5
Freuler.
minuti di recupero.
Moro. Now, can they get him away?
Referee has just said play on.
Moro. Looking for options for movement. David Villa.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
He is through here. Ribery proves just a little bit too strong.
And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for... Israel get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tries to play it through. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Up he goes! Threads one in. That is good alertness.
Well, Frank Lampard will again be very important here, I would think, Peter. He's going to have a multitude of roles to fill, but I suspect he'll be the main creative talent, though.
And no doubt constantly getting on the end of moves he himself instigated. That's his trademark.
Yeah, something he's quickly becoming a master of. Another step in his incredible development, and for me, one of the best finishers of his generation.
2005-06, his first 20-goal season.
Yeah, it was an outstanding feat. He'd go on to repeat.
Terrific header!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Great vision, and that could set him on his way. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And now they can clear their lines. Pass somewhat off target. He came in hard, very hard. Danilo. Israel still without a single shot on target. Oh, he's found support out wide. Stoichkov couldn't squeeze it through. Caceres makes the interception. Now it's Batistuta. Has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it out wide. That has ended up in no man's land.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good one.
Ansu Fati!
Nicely aimed pass. Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this?
Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Rijkaard.
David Villa! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
Israel grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Stood up well to him there. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. And Sufati. The ball has bounced loose now. Endrick. Lampard. Aimed beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Rodri, looking to play him in. Schneider. Now it's Villa, and that's been intercepted. And here's Endrick.
That was lovely, that. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get it through? And he plays one.
David Villa! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Israel go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard. De Ligt cuts it out. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Lampard. Now it's Villa. De Ligt. Here's Rodri. Pavard. David Villa.
He's had a shot!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Israel come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Israel are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Villa. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Batistuta gets to
Shoots! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Israel go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And the pass is intercepted. De Ligt. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Lampard. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found some space. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's whipped it across. David Villa could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Beckenbauer. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lewandowski. Now it's Endrick. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him.
Oh, terrible pass.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
The referee's come over. It's a red card.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to...
Snyder!
Oh, it's come loose. Caceres. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Here's Caceres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Danilo. Oh, good-looking ball.
Oh, that's delightful.
Caceres. For Stoichkov. That ball looks a good one. And he's gone looking for safety. And smartly reclaimed.
And the shot!
And that is a routine catch.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's found a way through. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking for options for movement.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caceres. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Played in. And it's Snyder.
He's having a go. Oh, glorious! That is a colossal one. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
After 77 minutes is number
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Balde, looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Taken back almost at once. Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good spread. Messi. Stoichkov. Well, that looks a decent ball. Danilo promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valde. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Good read, needed to be. Looking to play him in. Pavard spots it and intercepts. And this is Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Balde. Mbappe gets a foot in here. Knocks it into space. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good.
And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vitoria have got it back and they'll have another go. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through.
He's through and all alone! And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's straight offside. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when...
Chance, surely!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's tried one!
Israel are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk. Now there's the clearance. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
He rises!
No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Van Dijk. Vittoria upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. Foot in. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. In with the challenge. And this is Batistuta. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Played out towards the right wing.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Vittoria have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It is a corner. And it's been taken short. That's good play. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. He's gone for goal!
Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cannavaro. Great vision. Played out wide. And it's Snyder. That's rather hopeful. They've played it short, and this is Stoichkov.
And he's had a hit, and he shoots!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Israel have their second corner now. Schneider plays it short.
Chance!
Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
Indicados
Now
2
it's
minutos
Villa.
de acréscimo.
Looking for the run. Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Israel leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed.
David Villa!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Cannavaro. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Into the channel. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Mbappe tries to play it through. And it's Neymar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Quickly taken. Mbappe!
He's having a shot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
So smooth. A signature finish.
David Villa!
It's off target and by quite a way. That's really well cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos, a man we've all come to watch. Casemiro. Oh, that's delightful. Great ball if he can get there.
There's the shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Vittoria certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Casemiro. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out...
Takes a shot!
De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Just eases him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Mbappe.
Decent chance!
He won't be happy with that one. Schneider powering forward here. Schneider, good purposeful running this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider goes short. Oh, that was vital.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be on...
Real chance! Goal, Israel! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's had it nicked away. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. Now the cross.
Bullish header!
Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vitoria have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Rabiot, De Bruyne, stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a promising position. In it comes. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Israel nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught napping. I think we're just about done here. And it's Messi. Caceres does well to get it back.
Substituição. Foram indicados
Pinches
4
it off him.
minutos de acréscimo.
It's run loose here. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Terrific header!
Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Takes a shot! Just a fraction high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
De Bruyne. And the referee brings it to a close. Israel have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. David Villa did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Mbappe has it in a wide position, takes aim and crosses. Rodri clears it away. Rafinha, looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And it's Stoichkov. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
David Villa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. David Villa receives it in a... Goes to finish! That's a half-decent try. Now that looks a decent ball. Xabi Alonso. Rafinha. And it's Sneijder. It's Sneijder! And the ball's come loose here.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's through here. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's fallen loose again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Stoichkov is offering a wry smile there.
Israel have their second corner now. Sneijder plays it short. And this is Stoich. And the shot! Goal! Israel! That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that. But not this fella.
Number 8, Gabriel Batistuta.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot's on.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's good play. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caceres is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment.
And Batistuta!
Batistuta looking sharp there. And he's forced to go back. Beckenbauer, that's a sharp pass.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Messi. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso for Ribéry. Rodri, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
He's having a shot! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ribéry. Oh, he's burst through. Beckenbauer. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's...
Mbappe!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Just eases him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. Opts for safety. And it's Hernandez. And Upamecano. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Messi. Caceres wins the duel this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. Ribéry. Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary. Neuer gets it away. Ribery. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Xavi Alonso. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Israel needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Stoichkov. Schneider. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Stoichkov. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer with a definite foul there.
Substitution in progress.
Hernandez. Oh, that's neat.
He's having a go!
Rodri. Camavinga. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Xavi Alonso. That is good strength. Ball comes in. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's got tall. Knocks it into space.
Charleston bat.
Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Charleston battery clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Upamecano calmly anticipates. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Great vision. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Grealish coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Number 16, Rodri.
Definitely away.
Coming on the field.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Barella. Number 23, Beckham.
Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Grealish. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.